Howdy and welcome back. This is Ethelred, the worst Civ player on YouTube. Right, let's get back to business. Alright, it's 970 AD. Next history we have is in 1257 with the attack of the Khans. I've listened to the last couple of videos that I uploaded and I realized a few things. One of which is I've discovered 9 personalities, 9 AIs, and 2 are dead. So I've discovered everybody. So if I go get the printing press, then I'll be the first among equals when we establish the League of Nations or whatever it is. That would be kind of nice. I've been shut out of Congress in my last mini games. It would be nice for me to be able to reclaim that edge. Alright, so with that said, oh look, let's pick a technology. Now, the printing press gives me an addition to the opportunity to become the founding member of the World of Congress. A couple of things which I'm not extremely excited about. What are some of my other options? Well, there's the Porcelain Tower, which is an obvious boon. I am in the Renaissance era now. I will be able to pick up Rationalism. Requires Rationalism, 16 turns, 25 until I get my next social policy. So that's 9 turns in which I could do something else in the meantime. And so what I could do is I could pick up Compass and then do Architecture. What else do we have on the horizon that we could possibly beeline for? Everything else is kind of far off. I don't think that anything else that's here is really worth going out of our way for. So yeah, let's do Compass and then get the printing press, and then we'll have the printing press, we'll get Rationalism, we'll do the tower. Yes, so we'll get the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in the Porcelain Tower. That makes more sense. Yes, that's what I was saying. So I do Compass, 5 turns, and I do Architecture. I'll get the Porcelain Tower. I'll have Rationalism, and then I'll come back and get the printing press. And if I end up not being the world leader after that, then so be it, I suppose. Something else I realized is that Dur Galzu is making a market, which is all well and good because I am kind of weak on the economy right now. But it could be building a 3rd trebuchet, which would be extremely helpful. I think I'm just going to put it on the build queue, and by the time I get my unit set up here, I'll have my trebuchet ready. And the only other thing I wish I had is, I wish I had a mounted unit to take advantage of, hit and run tactics, and I wish I had more ranged units, but there's a saying amongst generals, you go to war with the army that you have. And I think that Persia's time has come. So now which segment of road am I going to take off? I think it's going to be that one. Yes, I do want to remove the road. Okay, Ethiopia, no, I'll wage war at my own speed. No, goodbye. I must be very terribly dull when it comes to diplomacy. There are times when I engage in it in a meaningful way, and then there's every other time where I just figure, you AIs, I have nothing to deal with you. Maybe I'm jaded. I have put about 800 hours now into this game, and in my opinion the AI is not worth talking to unless there's something you want out of them. That said, that brings me actually to a point, which is I should diplomatically isolate Persia before I conduct my little war against them. So let's see here, where are you? They've denounced Japan and the Huns. I don't see any way that I could stir up. You know what? Honestly, it'd be interesting if I could get them to go to war with somebody. Let's see. Who would be a great person for me to try to get them to go to war with? Japan, the Huns. No, let's really mix it. Alexander. Hey, man. This isn't going to work. You want to go to war with Alexander? No. Yeah, he laughed at that. How about you declare war on somebody else? How about Napoleon? How about that? Look at that. Look, this pimp will go to war for 30 pieces of gold. That's just rich. Yep, that would help isolate him. How many gold do I have? I think that I would lose 4 happiness if I did this deal. Where are you? Where am I? Where am I? Oh, at the bottom. Alright. I've got 1 gold, 1 silver, and 2 iron. I would lose 4 happiness for this, and it would last for 45 turns. You know what? Let's not do it. No. Instead, I'm going to do something kind of chancy. I'm just going to denounce you. Yeah. Take that. I guess I can bring my unit back. He's not going to find anything down here. Those civilizations are all dead and gone. Alright. Steel bro coming across the way. He needs to... This swordsman of mine needs to chill out for a little while until I can upgrade him to a long swordsman. Yeah, well, let's roll it on. 980 AD. I see no reason to accept your embassy. And you should see no reason to accept mine. You know, one of these days I've got to get a fishing boat out there. It's got to happen. It's just a crime that I'm not doing it already. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? And why are you working this hill right here when you could be working this farm? Or even better yet, this farm. Yeah. I'm tempted to take this citizen and move him over here to this farm. Let's not do it right now. Let's let him finish that market. I am kind of on a timely schedule here. Alright, so that trebuchet will set up. And look at that. Spare piece of road removed. Beautiful. That's a thing of beauty. Now are we working tiles that are not improved? Not in Babylon. Not in Akkad. But, yeah, we are working on improved tiles in Dur Kurigalzu. Let's go build a farm for them. And let's set up shop here off the Persian border. This is going to be rich. My plan here to do is the old Chinese strategy of active defense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a turtle wall around my units. And, you know what? This archer, I'm going to upgrade him and send him up too. So he'll become a crossbowman. And I'm going to just turtle here and declare war on him. And if I'm right, he'll come out and meet me. And I'll just pound his army. And then I'll move forward a little bit. And he'll attack me. And his units will die up against me. And then I'll move forward a little bit. And it'll be war by a slow progression. Slicing the sausage, as they're doing in the South China Sea. Slicing the sausage. Alright, 1010 AD, still a ways. There's our compass. We can't steal from Greece. We've already eclipsed them in every way possible. Sweet, so we're going to move you... What? Can I only have him in Athens? Oh, I see. Yes. So you'll go to Babylon, and you'll go on defense. That's what you'll do. That's that. Some barbarian encampment in the middle of nowhere I don't care about. Babylon is done with its caravan. That's awesome. So now, hopefully that caravan will be able to establish with Ethiopia or someplace like that. I could go for one of these other wonders. I don't... I don't feel the need to. I could do East India Company. Cost goes up, trade routes, other players. Okay, let me read this here. Must have built a market in all cities. The cost goes up the more cities there are in the empire. Trade routes other players make to a city with the East India Company will generate an extra 4 gold for the city owner, and the trade route owner generates an additional 2 gold for the trade route. Nah, if this extended my trade route reach, I'd go for it. But, no. I feel like the only other interesting one here, really, Oracle, because I would get great scientist points and a free social policy. But no. I'm thinking, you know what? I'm a coastal city. Let's build a cargo ship. You know what? Not even a cargo ship. Let's go start exploring. Yeah. Let's go start exploring. Now, remind me, which units are what? Caravel. I think Caravel's the first one that can go out, yeah, across the oceans. The Galeas, that's going to be stuck in my regional waters, and I don't want that. That is worthless. Alright. I will be eventually building trade routes to the city-states once I've got caravels out. Alright, very well. Crossbowmen. I'll probably watch this later and think to myself, why did I do that? That was a mistake. But now I will go Porcelain Tower. Yes. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Can I... Yes, I can. I can establish trade routes. And I'm going to go on highest gold. Not to him. To Sparta. That's madness. Yeah, that's a huge turnaround. We no longer have a major gold problem. That was a big change of events for us. That was so big, I feel like popping out another caravan. But, I think I'm going to wait till I spot some city-states. Oh, you know what? I can go ahead and get the caravans now, and then cargo ships later, because I'll be in later tech periods. So, after this crossbowman, I won't stop him, but after this crossbowman, we'll get another caravan. Actually, no, let's switch it up so we get the caravan now, we get the most out of it. Ethiopia, so much for being peace-loving, has declared war on Japan while Japan has made peace with the Huns. It is a soap opera out there, and that's going to make this game all too easy. Alright. Nothing much here. Another farm. Yes, another farm. And now we don't have to send our caravan to Dur Kurigalzu anymore. That's great. Now we can send it to Ethiopia. And now we're rolling in dough. Man, why didn't I do caravans earlier? Look at that barbarian encampment right next to my caravan. That's insane. Son of a gun! I skip out on looking at one barbarian encampment, and that's what happens? Death. That is extraordinarily obnoxious. That is such obnoxious. Thou shalt pay dearly. England stole chivalry, but the consolation prize is Dmitry Medvedev. Oh, I thought it said Dmitry Medvedev. Never mind. Never mind. We'll send this guy over here to make another, right there, to make another academy. So we got a great scientist. We're gonna go make an academy with him, and we're doing the whole farming thing all over the place. Man, that's really infuriating. I just got that trade route. I skipped one barbarian notification, and I even spotted the barbarian camp, but not in time. That, you will be punished with a vengeance for that. Yes. There will be pain. By golly. Uh-oh. And it looks like that episode is done. So we're going to go ahead and... Ooh, I would love to upgrade him, but I won't. We're going to go ahead and hit some of these guys. Send the trebuchet with accuracy up hither. We're going to upgrade our swordsman to a long swordsman and send him up hither. We'll choose production in this town. And this is Dirkur Galzu. What are we going to do here? Armory would be nice. I really, though, I think I'm going to go with a crossbowman. Yeah, I think so. Alright. So we'll call it there. I would say this was a good episode, except for the fact that these barbarians, scumbags that they are, killed my trade route. That, wow, sucks. Alright. Alright, we'll see you soon. If you like the Let's Play or the history, please subscribe. We're a really tiny channel and we need your help to survive.